have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Bruins will kick this away to get us going here. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Early in the season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Breaks into open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Dropping back. It's Johnson. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble. The defense wraps him up.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. Yeah, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Using his legs, it's Cox. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab!
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
A gain makes it second and medium. Throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Going for a big play downfield. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Nice grab. It's Cox. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Thomas. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
It's a quick grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bears. Let's see if this score curve can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pinch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Well, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback. And did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Lewis.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Ducks. This air attack is still unstoppable. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Play of the drive now from the 25. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he throws his third interception of the day. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pressure is coming. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Bruins come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, UCLA, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Makes the grab. It's Clay. Tackle, but first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Johnson. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Johnson. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, UCLA.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Pass not complete. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Ran down the middle. It's Lewis. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The Duck strategy here.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And he keeps it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Like one more play here before halftime. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to that whistle.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He could go.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. The Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're with.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They're going to run the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Running out of time in the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Makes a quick grab.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. UCLA offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough.
Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. And the completion made. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. Near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
41. UCLA. 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
28.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Ncaa. That's caught. It's Cox. Spin move and still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw again. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And that's a third straight misfire.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run him out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pass rush closing in. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The sure hands. It's Lewis. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play fake, looking to throw.
Chris, I've got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off the play fake on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
To throw, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Bruins looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bruins.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Davison. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Powering through. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Chewing clock with the running game. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. 4 base bait, 4 base bait. Ready to go.
A running play called on 4th down. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. To the air, it's Ncaa. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Man, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this 1st down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the 1st down, I think this one's all but over.
And the single back takes the handoff. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Clay. And that should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who's around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a 1st down.